Hi everyone, I'm Jalene Andrews. This is The Law Down, where personal injury attorney Brooke Goff shares advice on important legal topics. Brooke, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Our topic today is understanding your auto insurance policy. Why is this so important?
Because you spend so much money throughout your entire life on this policy that's supposed to protect you, right, from other people on the road or from your own negligence or yourself. And most people don't even understand what they're paying for. It's genius, actually. Whoever created the overall marketing for car insurance, like honestly, they have all my respect, because literally you're getting people to give you all kinds of money, and if you ask anybody on the street how much insurance they have, they probably couldn't tell you. Full coverage, that's what you're going to hear, right? So it's important that somebody at least come forward and explain what it all means. So you have I'm not going to go through all of them, but you have liability coverage. This is if you cause an accident, okay? Most people have that at the highest of all the numbers on their policy. So state minimum in Connecticut is $25,000 per accident, or excuse me, $25,000 per person, $50,000 per accident, okay?
Okay.
So if there's 4 people in the car, they'd have to split, right? 50, they wouldn't each get 25.
Okay.
That's liability. That's if you cause harm to another person. Yes, that should be high, because if you have assets, then you need to protect them. But most of the time when we see the state minimum, it's because the people get the insurance because that's all they can afford, and they go home to their rental they don't own, and they are in a car that they don't own. They don't have a ton of money in the bank. It's just the minimal coverage thing is exemplary of what exactly you'd be able to get out of the person anyways, because right, you can't get blood from a stone.
Right.
So the most important coverage other than liability is underinsured and uninsured motorist coverage. So let me tell you, that's how you protect yourself. We're always so worried about protecting everybody else, but what about us, right? So that coverage is if somebody hits you without enough insurance, or which I see tons of every day, they hit you and they take off, right? For whatever reason, they're drunk, high, they are confused, they're not supposed to be driving, they're young, they're committing a crime, car stolen, whatever, okay? Then guess what? Your coverage comes in to protect you. So if you are only saying that if you break a leg and you have to lose work for 3 months or whatever, if that case is only worth $25,000 to you, fine. I doubt that that's the case. I highly doubt it, right? So always your underinsured, uninsured motorist coverage should be, basically, I always tell people, have it step in your shoes that if you could not live your life for 6 months. For most people, that's 6 figures. We're in Connecticut, that's 100,000, right? And the difference in premium between 25,000 and 100,000 are not that much.
Important to understand where you're at.
And liability is the same. Liability typically matches that. Last one's MedPay coverage. It's free medical money with the insurance premiums and the deductibles and the copays and whatever else. You really need MedPay in your policy. It's very inexpensive. So if you have a deductible or copay, MedPay pops in, no questions asked, and they start paying medical providers so you can get seen and get really good treatment that normally wouldn't be available to you, and your car insurance pays for it.
Great, thank you. And don't forget, you can always learn more at gofflawgroup.net. Brooke Goff, thanks as always for being here with us.
Of course.
And we'll see you all back here next time.